Welcome back. You're still tuned into Power Breakfast, and this is our Power Prep segment now. We have our research team joining in with to tell you what the trade setup is looking like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Hormaz, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
The market setup is looking for hope at the moment, and we are entering two very critical days of the week with considering the Nifty Bank expiry today, the Nifty expiry tomorrow. But yesterday's trading session was nothing to write home about. The Nifty and all of the sectoral indices ending lower. The Nifty is now down 700 points from the peak of 22,526 that it had made. Fell to a one-month low yesterday. And the only difference between Monday and Tuesday's session was that Monday we had Reliance to offset the losses that the heavyweights were putting in. Yesterday, Reliance was also among the losers, which added to the pressure on the Nifty. So that was the difference. The Nifty Bank as well. Today is the weekly expiry, an important day for the Nifty Bank. It's down for 8 days in a row now, and it has also corrected almost 1,600 points from the recent peaks that it made, and now it's at the lower end of that 46,300 to 46,500 support range. Both Nifty and Nifty Bank, as a result of this fall, are now down 3% each from their respective highs that they made. All sectoral indices, as I said, ended lower, with FMCG, IT, Pharma, all of them adding pressure to the indices. But what next now for the market? Now, analysts that we spoke to, now that the 21,850, 900 support is violated for the Nifty, analysts are expecting that the Nifty might move down to as low as 21,500, which has been a long-term support. But the Nifty Bank remains locked in a 46,000 to 47,000 range. Today is the big day also because of the Fed decision that comes in later tonight. We'll react to it tomorrow morning. And the US markets, in anticipation of that, ended higher yesterday. The Asian markets are mixed though this morning, but the GIFT Nifty is indicating a slightly positive start for our market. The other good bit today is exactly a year to which the Nifty bottomed. So it's actually a hopeful setup, as I say, for the markets today. Back to you.
Okay, all right. So the GIFT Nifty is surging from the lows, at least the implied open is what I would say. But we'll see which way things go. Vamakshi is joining us now. She'll talk about all the stocks in news today. Hi, Vamakshi.
Well, good morning, Sonal. Let me first start off with TCS. This counter will be in focus after central bank in US has selected TCS Banks to modernize its core technology. Also, watch out for Aurobindo Pharma because the company has received US FDA nod for mometasone nasal spray. The product is expected to be launched in the first quarter of FY25 and has a market size of $44.5 million. Vodafone Idea, also watch out for this counter. ATC Telecom is expected to convert optionally convertible debentures amounting to 1,440 crores into equity shares. GPT Healthcare reported its numbers. Revenue saw an uptick of almost 4%. Margins came under a tad bit of pressure from 22% to 21.7%, but the net profit has surged by almost 37%. Yes Bank has concluded transfer of stressed loan exposure in Katara, India to Prudent ARC for almost 203 crores. Time Technoplast has received Petroleum and Explosive Safety Organization's nod, and this nod is for manufacturing high-pressure Type 4 composite cylinder for hydrogen, and in fact it is the first company in India to actually receive this manufacturing approval. Shakti Pumps QIP has opened. They are looking to raise 200 crores and the floor price has been set at 1,272 rupees per share. Now also watch out for Ultratech Cement. CCI has approved acquisition of Kesoram Cement from Kesoram Industries. Persistent Systems also on our radar. The company acquired 100% shareholding of Persistent Systems UK from Epuna Group, and in fact they have executed an SPA for almost 7.43 million GBP. And lastly, we will be watching out for AB Sun Life EMC. The non-retail portion of the OFS that was launched yesterday has been fully subscribed, and the promoters will now be exercising the green shoe option of almost 4.5%.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Vamakshi, for that list. Let's talk about the F&O space now. Manglam is joining in with all the cues. Hey, Manglam, morning.
Good morning. So yesterday was a weak day of trade, no doubts about that. The Nifty was down almost 240 points, led lower by all the frontline indices. The Nifty Bank as well was at the lower end of the range, down about 200 points, though was an outperformer in the sense that it did not fall as much as the other frontline indices. Importantly, the Nifty has fallen below the 50-day moving average, as has the Nifty Bank. So those are a couple of levels that we'll have to watch out for. In terms of cash market flows, you would say that, on a day where the market fell so much, why is it that both the institutions put together about $1 billion? Well, that's largely because of the TCS large trade that happened. So you'll have to look at what happened in the index futures. And out there, the FIs have consistently sold. 2142 crore worth selling yesterday. The longs have dropped to 33%. So two-thirds of the positions are on the short side for the FIIs. And if you take a look at net contracts, from March 12th to now, the numbers have nearly tripled. March 12th was close to around 30,000 contracts, and now it's 85,000 contracts, making it the highest short level that we've seen in this series so far. That's also reflected in the put-call ratio, where it's come to 0.73. Typically, the put-call ratio bottoms at around 0.68 to 0.7 itself, so that's something we need to watch out for. On the way up, though, we have some resistance around 22,000. Why is that? Because a lot of call writers are active at 22,000 and 21,950 as well. But the GIFT Nifty is indicating a positive start. The first hour will be extremely crucial, because if there is no follow-through selling, then there is case for a lot of short covering. Nifty Bank weekly options expiry today. We have the US FOMC meet. Typically, market goes long into these sessions. So let's see how that pans out. Importantly, watch out for Indus Tower. That's entered F&O ban. And we have stocks like ABFRL and Tata Chemicals, which is out of F&O ban.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mangalam and Vamakshi and Hormaz as well for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. With